Hey everyone, it's Holly, and today I'm back with another Mountain Dew look, and today's look was inspired by Liberty Brew. I could not find the cans for this anywhere, so I just figured that it would work with the bottle just as well. Here is the completed look, and here is the bottle. I feel like I did a pretty good job of making them look similar. I'll put a little montage right here for you to see what it looked like before the eyeshadow kind of transferred all over on my eye. This was a very different look for me, but even if you're not looking to like recreate a Mountain Dew, this is obviously perfect for the 4th of July. Anyways, without further ado, if you'd like to see how I created this look, then continue watching. The first color I'm going to use in this is this red right here. Now that I think about it, I think this is literally the only eyeshadow I'm going to be using because the rest is all basically like concealers and lipstick, which is really weird, but hey, it works. I'm going all the way up to the brow bone area and kind of extending this just a little bit and going down into my crease as well, because obviously we're doing a pretty intense cut crease today. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit later, but right now I just wanna make sure it's super pigmented. Then digging into my cremated palette, we're just going into, oops, that's not the brush I want. This is the brush I want. And we're digging into Death Blow. That is still not the brush that I want. What am I doing with my life right now? This is the brush that I want. But we're going into Death Blow. Then we're just gonna go right on that brow bone there, and it's okay if it gets into that red because I'm gonna be blending that together anyways. Then using my Magic Star concealer in the shade CO, which is that solid white again. This is my go-to for cut creases. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a bunch of that on the back of my hand so I can start out that cut crease, because this is gonna go throughout basically the entire eye. Like, we're gonna start in this corner here and try to carve that all the way through, and we want to bring that all the way out here and kind of wing that out, and then just going through and like fine-tuning everything and making this whole area as white as we possibly can, just because obviously we want that to really stand out like the flag. We're going through and just patting that all throughout, and so I think that looks pretty good. So I'm just gonna like keep my head back so it doesn't get that really gross looking crease on it again. So I'm gonna look really weird for a while because I'm just gonna kind of keep it going like this. And I'm actually, I did set it before, but that apparently didn't matter, but I'm gonna do it again. Using my cremated palette again and digging into that same color, which was Death Blow, and just going all over the lid and just packing that on. And yeah, it doesn't really make much of a difference since obviously you're putting a white shadow over a white base, so it's basically just to set it and hopefully stop it from creasing. Hopefully this works this time. Then the part that I am not looking forward to, that took me the absolute longest last time. You know what, I just realized I did not blend out my red on the top. I am all over the place. I don't usually do my videos in the morning when the kids are awake, but today I decided to try and do 2 looks, and it's rough. It's rough. You might hear them screaming in the background. They're kind of quiet now though, but they were screaming and going crazy just a little while ago. So now comes the super weird part, because for the eyeliner part, I'm actually using Blue Velvet Velour Liquid Lipstick, and I'm using a precision brush, and this is something like I have never done before prior to today, and I'm so scared I'm going to use too much of the lipstick and I won't have any left to actually put on my lips, because this color perfectly matches the Mountain Dew. Going all the way from the inner corner and just extending this out. And right now it's okay if it kind of like slides on as like that light blue, because it's actually best to worry about getting the proper shape and then going in and kind of fixing it. And this is the really difficult part, is getting this, like, I want this to definitely go with these colors here. Just really building that shape. Kind of want it to like flick out at the end, because that's exactly how it does on the bottle, and I love that look. And now we can kind of go through and pat on all the blue. It's like trying to build this up is so difficult though, for real. I really should have just used an eyeshadow and I think it would have worked out better, but like I could not find a color that matched this so well. Although I suppose I didn't even bother looking in my Blue Blood palette, and you know what, there probably is like an exact shade to match this, but I'm just dumb. Now I'm just going to use my Bang Mask was it really called Bad Gal Bang? I just call it Bang, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, just using this just on my top lashes right now, and then after this I'm just gonna throw on my foundation, and then actually, you know, we're almost kind of done with this look. It's definitely getting there though, because this is what I was inspired by. It was like these waves on there. I don't know if you can kind of see that with the stars and stuff. Like that's what I was inspired by. So that's kind of what I went for with this. So yeah, so let's put the foundation on and then we will finish everything else up. Okay, so I have this side complete, and I'm kind of regretting doing the bottom lashes because I tried to match it to like this really pretty blue color. So maybe I'll like it later, but for right now, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna go back into the James Charles palette and go into that really pretty blue. Just going along that lower lash line. And I'm going to extend this one a little bit further down because I'm going to be going over this with another color, because I want this to kind of peek out at the bottom, because I just want this to be like an accent color, but nothing too crazy with the look. And then going into this darker shade of blue right here, and then we're just going to run this super close to that waterline. Like you want it to hug the waterline and look dark there, but then kind of fade out to that other color. And actually, well, first off, I'm going to grab this and throw some of that fallout off. I forgot to shake my brush. And then taking this side of the brush, we're just gonna like kind of soften that up just a tad bit. And then grabbing my Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner pencil in the shade Yiyo, which is just white. We're gonna run it through the waterline quick there. And then grabbing my pencil brush here, we're gonna dig into the Cremated palette again. And I'm just grabbing Diamond Ashes. And oh, on the other side I had to go in with my finger because this just was not working, but let's see if I can. It's working a little bit better. I ended up getting like a whole bunch of glitter in my eye last time, so I'm just trying to like avoid doing that at all costs because that burns. Then I'm just gonna take my clean tapered blending brush and I'm just gonna bring that red out like the slightest bit. So I don't even know if you can like see that made a difference, but just to kind of make it stick out a little bit more because I feel like it wasn't matching the other two. So then I'm gonna grab my Milani Cosmetics. This is way too bulky to hold on to. Okay, so my Milani Cosmetics highly rated mascara. We're just gonna throw that on those bottom lashes. Now that that's taken care of, we can finally dig into the fun jewels that I got. I got these on Amazon, so I don't know, it's just called Glitter Joy. I just looked up 4th of July face jewels, so I didn't look up anything too crazy, and they were like the first thing I found, and they work actually really well. So I'm going to try to do the same thing I did on that side. This is really hard to match up this same. I did not. I don't know. I've never done these like little jewels before. But luckily they stick on really nicely and they honestly come off really easily as well. So it's super nice. I'm definitely going to have to get more of these just to like do more fun looks with them. And then we're gonna put one. Yeah, you can come in, baby. One right here. And then one more silver one on the other side. Hi, Tina. Should have went for like a non-chromatic, what's the word for it? Whatever, like an asymmetrical, that's what I'm going for. What? I'm going for like an asymmetrical look because doing this like the same is really difficult. I think I basically got it. So I'm just going to kind of fix up a little bit of areas like right here that are all messed up, put some lashes on and lipstick, and then this will be complete. I'm using the Blue Velvet Velour Liquid Lipstick for this. So this is the final look, and hopefully I got the shadow to kind of stick before it started transferring all over the eye while I did this like little montage here. Because yeah, definitely if you're gonna recreate this look, make sure you're either using only eyeshadows or make sure that you are setting the eyeshadow. I did not think that part through, and because of that, it just keeps transferring into the other colors. I seriously want to recreate this look for 4th of July, but I'll make it in a more practical way. But yeah, so this was my Mountain Dew Liberty Brew inspired look. I am super obsessed with how it turned out, and honestly, if you haven't tried this Mountain Dew, it is one of my favorites. It is so good. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you want to see more Mountain Dew looks. And I also have some Coca-Cola looks coming up as well because of the Coca-Cola Morphe palette coming out, which I am so hyped about. So I'm going to be doing a lot of cool and fun looks like that. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you again later. Bye!